Hey folks, it's Brad LeDrew here at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada, and today we're looking at our very first 2022, refreshed I should say, for 2022 GMC Terrain, and this happens to be the SLT trim level. So real quickly, if you're not familiar with the GMC Terrain, it is available in a SLE front drive, SLE all-wheel drive, and then SLT all-wheel drive, AT4 all-wheel drive, and the top dog, the Denali, and again, all-wheel drive. So the only front drive option is in the SLE. And today we're looking at, like I said, the SLT. Now, what's different is the front end and rear end is all new refresh for 2022. So it's all LEDs, everything. And just a little more bolder, more aggressive styled vehicle in the front and rear end. But it looks really, really nice. If you're not familiar with the SLT trim level, everything's all about the chrome. So you got this really sharp looking chrome. This is a new color for 2022, this blue. See the chrome terrain, see the chrome surround. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start off by popping the hood. If you haven't watched one of my videos before, this is me and my iPhone, one take shoot, no editing. So real quick, if you've never popped the hood, put your hand in here and pull to the right and lift up. Just gonna put the hood prop up. So here we go. Your Terrain is available with one engine choice, and that is a 1.5 liter turbo 4-cylinder dual overhead cam, direct injected with variable valve timing, and it is a fantastic sips on fuel engine. You've got 170 horsepower and 203 foot-pounds of torque, and it's about 7.7 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. So fantastic fuel economy. Real quick, you've got your windshield washer fluid here, your rad fluid overflow, brake fluid, your battery, okay, fuse panel, Ecotech, engine oil dipstick. You can see here we use a Dexos full synthetic oil. It's a 0W20 full synthetic oil here in Canada, and it's about, I think it's $69 for a full synthetic oil change here in Canada. So I'm not sure, maybe the Americans can comment there, but it's a great price. You got your air filter box right here as well. And I'm not sure if you can hear the ticking or not through the camera, but again, when you have a direct injected vehicle like this, it's spraying a very precise amount of fuel. It's called picoliters into the engine. So you're getting a more precise amount of fuel going in, you get less emissions, and you get less wasted fuel, so you get better fuel economy. And that's one of the reasons why GM puts this really thick mat in here as well. And you'll see a lot of modern vehicles will have a plastic cover on the front, and that's also padded in under, so to keep down that ticking noise from your modern direct injected engines. So just real quick, I'm gonna close this up again. And this engine is paired to a 9-speed automatic transmission. Now, one of the other big things for 2022, other than the front end and rear end refresh, is you've got a new standard safety features, and they're calling it GM Pro Safety. So your GM Pro Safety consists of your, and my hand is shaking here, I'm sorry guys, I'm a little bit cold here. You consist of your forward collision alert, your automatic emergency braking, your front pedestrian braking, your lane keep assist. So that's where the steering wheel steers you in and out of your lane to keep you safe, as long as the cameras can see the center line and the shoulder line, that is. And your follow distance indicator and your IntelliBeam, which is your automatic high beams. And one option that you can get is the GM Pro Safety Plus. And this vehicle has the Pro Safety Plus, and that's here in Canada an extra $995, so an extra $1,000, and that adds your lane change alert with your side blind zone alert. It adds the rear park assist sensors and your rear cross traffic alert. So I'll show you those sensors in the back, but real quick, when we talk about SLT, it's all about the chrome. All the different trim levels from GMC with the SLT have a lot of chrome, and it looks really nice. So you can see here, and you've got a really nice alloy wheel here with the, they're actually, you can see the alloy center cap, but it's got a little bit of a different, gray tinge to the alloy, so it's really nice. You can see we've got the GM splash guards added here. And if you notice, again, this is all your plastic all along here, all the way along the bottom. So again, we know that you've got grime on the road, you got rocks and gravel on the road, so this is all like this. Instead of it being painted to match, it's plastic so you don't, get your body all chipped up as time goes by. Again, you can see the rear splash guard on this as well in the back, and you can see that, or I should say those, park, whoop, hopefully my iPhone's picking this up, your rear park assist sensors, your beep, 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 beep sensors, okay? Here, take a look at the back end. Looks really, really nice. Now, with a modern key, you can walk up this vehicle and just push here to open up, or if you have your key in your pocket, you can just double tap. But in the back, you've got a really big square storage in here. You've got almost 65 liters of cargo capabilities, and you can see here, you got cutouts on both sides, and that's designed for your golf clubs, okay? So you can fit 2 full-size golf clubs in the back. You can see here you got 1, 2, 3 car seat anchors, okay? You've got your 2-tiered cargo storage, okay, in here. So again, your eggs, your bread, you go to the grocery store, it's not going to get beat up. And one of the things people love is you still have a spare tire in this vehicle. And you know what? I've had a lot of people say that they've considered a Terrain as a purchase, and they have purchased it because other vehicles they've considered only come with a tire inflator kit. So if you're one of those people, I'd like to hear from you. But again, nice hard storage, okay? You got 2 handles here. I'm getting a bit of lens flare from the sun coming up, poking through the clouds here. But let's say you want to fold down that seat because you've made a Costco run. Maybe you're going skiing with 3 or 4 of you. You can still fit 4 passengers in there and have your skis all the way along the side here. So pretty neat, and you can see it's a flat storage as well. We got our button here to close her up. Pretty straightforward stuff. Move on over, you can see the SLT badge here. Just push on this, just a capless fuel door. Okay. And again, you can see on this one, we've got the proximity sensors on all 4 doors. So again, with your modern key like this one, when you walk up to the vehicle, this is in your purse, it's in your jacket pocket, your jeans. You touch this door once, it unlocks only this door. Double tap it, and unlocks all 5 doors. 5 doors because it's a hatchback, right? So you can see inside here, I've got this front seat. I'm 6 foot 260 to give you an idea of how much room there is actually for adults in this vehicle. But first, I'm going to show you, there's a little handle right here at the top. So if you notice, this adjusts the camber of the seat so you can recline it back a little bit more. It's about 2.5 inches thereabouts. That's real inches, not man inches, so that's not 6 inches. So anyways, and also you can control this headrest and rise that up as well. And then there's this little button you can push here and again push down. So you kind of need 2 hands, and you can lower that headrest as well. So you can see you got your car seat, the latch system here again. So we have customers ours that have car seat, booster seat, car seat, so you can fit 3 kids in booster and car seats in this vehicle comfortably. Myself, we've used ours with 2 car seats, and my wife is small, so she'll sit in the middle, and there's still plenty of room. So that's really nice. But just want to show you guys. So again, 6 foot 260. My feet go right up under the floor. You can see it's a nice flat floor as well. And I've still got 4. I've probably got 5 or 6. No, probably 6 fingers of knee room here. So plenty of knee room, plenty of headroom as well. Here's a quick overview of the front. And you can see here, like I'm not tight up against this as well. And with my armrest down, you can see 2 very large adults in the back can fit in here very, very comfortably for sure. And again, you want to lift up the seat to push it back. You can see here how easy that is as well. Let's just pop right out. Let's go to the front seats. So have my camera focus here a little bit. So we've got this real nice kind of it's not carbon fiber, but it's kind of just a nice design with the chrome, and it's nice and soft and polished. And then you've got your different touch materials here, okay? So soft touch materials here, soft materials up here. You can see here we've got our automatic windows. Oh, it's not focusing, sorry. And you got your power mirrors. We got our power lift gate. And if you notice, it's got max 3/4 and off. So maybe you're in a parkade with a lower, say, roof line. So instead of your normal liftgate opening like this, if you set it to 3/4, it opens up more level with the body. And again, you can push this button here. So open the liftgate, and you can see here what I was mentioning. So that's at the 3/4. And as the max, you can see it goes up even higher. Okay, and just push it once again to have her close up. The other nice thing with the SLT trim level and higher, you get your power memory seats with 2 settings. So again, husband and wife tag team in this. You can have your comfortable settings set for you. So it is an 8-way power adjustable seat with your power lumbar support as well. You see nice stitching in this as well. And this soft touch materials versus the perforated, which is a little more firm over here. Okay, but great looking seat, very comfortable. And again, I set this up for myself. You can see in here, straighten my leg out really nice. I got piles of room. I'm not cramped up anywhere here. To give you an idea of how roomy this subcompact SUV is, and that's the category it's in. So real quickly, check out your steering wheel here with the chrome again as well. The nice brushed aluminum look in the SLT. If this was the AT4, it would be different as well. Okay, or the Denali. So again, in the SLT, the trim inside is a little bit different. And some of the awesome things, so you can cruise controls here. You can set that gap adjustment here for your collision braking and all that stuff. Your heated steering wheel, which Canadians love. You've got 2 buttons for your accepting and receiving text and calls. And your jog dial here controls your DIC up front. So you can see we can go over here and just scroll through the menu and see some of the stuff that's there. Okay, so obviously this vehicle is brand new. It's got 17 kilometers on it, and in fact it is, I have the tag here, it's actually sold to another great customer. So we have a customer picking up this vehicle in about an hour. So I thought I'd do a video on it since it's our first SLT we've got in that I could actually do a video on. So again, push button start, you can see right here. Okay, with the Terrain, again, it is all-wheel drive. And one of the things, my iPhone cable is getting bundled up here. Sorry, guys. So what's kind of neat about this, with the Terrain, you do have your all-wheel drive, and it's a more advanced all-wheel drive. So you've got the ability to put this into 2-wheel drive only, so getting the best possible fuel economy, or when you're in all-wheel drive 4x4, what this vehicle will do is that it's always sending power to the rear wheels, okay? And it can transfer power front to rear and left to right. So really, really awesome. This is the lane keep assist, your hill descent control. You've got your heated back with 3 levels of heat, and your heated back and bum with 3 levels of heat as well. Moving over to the center console a little more, you can see down here we've got an SD card with navigation, USB-C, USB, old auxiliary, maybe you have an old Apple iPod or Shuffle or whatever. You've got auxiliary old style power adapter here as well. You've got that 9-speed precision shifter. So again, this is an electronic shifter. And you know what? I'll just show you this. We've had some people, often they're older, say, well, that's weird. I don't have a shifter to hold on to, and what happens if I forget to put it in park and that sort of thing. So just want to show you guys here, I'm in park, you can see the P there, and I just pull on this switch, now it's in drive, okay, and now we're moving. Now let's pretend that I forget to put this into park and I get out of the vehicle, okay. If you notice, the vehicle is not rolling, okay. I start up the vehicle, okay? When I turned it off, when I pushed the engine start stop button, it automatically put it into park. So you'll never have to worry about your parent or yourself if you're older, because you're not familiar with this precision shifter. You don't have to worry about it. It's going to put it into park automatically. And it's the same thing, if you have it in drive, okay, and you'll open up this door and you start to move, it will automatically put your park brake on, because again, the vehicle's running, okay? You open the door and it's in drive, okay? Again, it will put itself into park, and it'll even put on the emergency park brake because it's thinking to itself, excuse me, oh crap, I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, so just a real quick thing with the electronic precision shifter. And then also you have the L button with the plus minus. And so very quickly, let's say you're in drive and say you're launching your boat, okay, because you can tow with this vehicle. Maybe you are in a really bad spot going downhill, and you know it's a it's a snowy or not a good road, and you can have this in your plus minus here to pick what gear you want to be in when you're driving. So again, plus minus, okay? Otherwise, I'm just going to put it back into park, and I'll try to zoom out here a little bit. Hopefully you can get this. The sun's shining pretty good behind me here, so I'm hoping I'm not getting too much lens flare. But we got our dual zone automatic climate control, and you can see here we've got a new button for 2022. So if you're one of those people that don't want your vehicle turning off when you're at an intersection, okay, we have the auto start stop button that will enable or disable it, okay, so that you will never have the auto start stop kick in on you, okay? Now, personally, I have it on my vehicle. I think it's absolutely fine. But again, there's some people that don't want the vehicle turning off for whatever reason. They don't feel comfortable. So GM gives you that button to turn it off, okay? And then we go into the infotainment system here. And the GM's had this 8.4-inch screen for many years now. It's a fantastic quality, and it's even gotten better. Everything is HD, and with the backup camera or the surround vision, if you get the surround vision option, that also is your HD, your high definition display as well. But one of the things people love about this screen is how easy it is to use and how quick and intuitive it is. So just back up a little bit. If you notice, you've got a home button here and you've got a home button on your screen. They do the same thing. If you hit it, you're going to go to this screen or to this screen, okay? That's where it's always going to take you, no matter where you're at, okay? So very quickly here, touch audio, go to XM radio, okay? Home. Slide across, click on OnStar, home. Let's say we want to go into Spotify, okay? Home. Let's go into Amazon Alexa, home. And let's say we want to go into pair a phone. I hope you can see how fast and intuitive this is real time. And that's what people love about the GM infotainment system, is that it's quick, it's intuitive, it's very fast. It's high definition to screen and cameras, okay? And also, GM, you have 4G LTE Wi-Fi, which we've had in the Terrain since 2014, okay? Outside temperature sensor in your time. And again, I'll look up here in the SLT, you get the home link garage door opener that you can program 3 different garage doors. We've got your power sunroof and the shade. And then you can also see here, we've got our OnStar. So very quickly, if you're not familiar with OnStar, that's your Wi-Fi in the vehicle, your Wi-Fi hotspot. You've got your OnStar advisor or operator. So if you want to talk to somebody and say, hey, what's the check engine light? Or I need help with directions somewhere, you can push this button. And then you've got the SOS function, which is fantastic. So heaven forbid your airbags ever went off and you're an active OnStar subscriber with the SOS function. Then it will call your vehicle if your airbags are deployed, or if it detects a rapid stop, it'll call the vehicle, and if you don't respond, it'll send emergency services right to your vehicle's location via GPS. And unlike our competitors, Ford and those guys, they have systems where you have to have not only the subscription, but you have to have your cell phone paired and have to have cell phone coverage. So again, the big thing with GM is its own OnStar satellite systems doesn't rely on your cell phone towers. So you have better reception all over North America. And also, again, with the SOS, you're on the phone with a trained EMT. This is an operator. This is a trained EMT to help you deliver a baby or help you through a bad spot if you need emergency services. So pretty amazing stuff. And why don't I show you that? I'll show you the sunshade here. So you've got the huge panoramic sunroof here. Sorry guys, my knuckle hit, but you can see the huge panoramic sunroof in this vehicle. And again, being a subcompact vehicle, this huge sunroof adds to that airy quality, makes it feel right, open and bright inside. So there you go, folks. It is another one-take shoot here from Brad at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. Like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and I appreciate your feedback. And like I said, that's the refresh for 2022 GMC Terrain. Here you go, folks. Have a great day.